Hello, 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 Gemini. It's your girl Indam, and I'm here to do your reading for the week up to Friday. This reading is gonna be a little different because Friday is the last day of August, and I am going to be doing something different for September, and I don't want my readings to overlap. So, I do want to apologize for last week. I did have some issues, technical issues with my monthly subscription last week, and unfortunately, it deterred me from recording my weekly readings for you guys for last week. Um, if you guys are um, the Geminis that did subscribe to my monthly subscription and you guys went through it with me, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. But we have everything down packed now and everything is taken care of. For the Geminis that have not joined us yet, you can definitely do so. It's just $10 a month for the monthly subscription, and I clearly can't shuffle. What was I saying? So, I mean, hopefully we don't have any more hurdles. So you guys should be fine moving forward, okay? Now for September, I do want to let you guys know September 1st, I'm going to be releasing some new material. On September 7th, it's a pretty interesting day, so you have to stay tuned so you can find out why. And so is September 29th. Okay, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned. Your best bet, I mean, my members already know what's going on, but if you're not, you're going to have to wait. Or you can always sign up. So for now, we're going to do the reading from today, August 26th through August 31st, which is Friday. What did I just do? Okay. Actually, I don't like to split my cards, so let me just redo that. So yeah, I'm going to do the reading from the 26th through the 31st, and then for the first, you're going to have something else come your way, okay? So let's go. Gemini, what do we have? Okay. All right, so the bottom of your deck, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Your theme is the Page of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Three of Wands. Interesting. Your action is the King of Swords, and your outcome is the Five of Cups in reverse. So, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. You have to leave your emotions aside. It cannot come through. It cannot come through. The Queen of Cups is what keeps you in an emotional state, right? So the fact that she's in reverse, I'm telling you right now, at least for this week, you have to keep your feelings aside. They need to not be in existence. Do not pay them any attention because they're not going to help you achieve your goals for the week, okay? Now, you do have the Page of Pentacles as your theme, but your challenge is the Three of Wands. So there is a third party at work, at your contract. This is definitely a work financial situation here. This is definitely not relationship, definitely not health. It is your feelings with work, with manifesting, the money that you need to manifest, with a new business journey, switching jobs, coming out of school and joining the workforce. Those are the scenarios that I'm getting with this. So you're going to be getting communication regarding an opportunity for you. But I want you to know, okay, Gemini, I want you to know that this is your challenge is the Three of Swords. I'm sorry, the Three of Wands. There is more than one person that is running for this position. There's more than one person that is qualified for what you're going for, okay? That is your challenge. So what I need for you to do, your action card, is to stand in the attitude of the King of Swords, Okay, now the King of Swords is someone who stands, as you see, he has a balance on one hand and he has a sword in the other. He is the person that makes sure that everything that is unnecessary, like the emotions, are out of the way so that we can balance things out and a fair decision is made. Okay, so if you, if your situation has you in a, how do I put this? If this situation has you in an emotional disturbed place, you need to cut out the disturbance, you need to cut out the emotions, and you need to become a rational person. Rationality always wins, okay? So at the end of the day, when you do end up with your King of Swords, when you use your swords correctly to either cut out the competition, not emotionally, no, no other way other than rationally, and because that is really what's meant to happen, right? Don't force anything, okay? But if you stand in your King of Swords attitude and you stay firm, you're gonna be okay. All right. Now, if you succeed, if you succeed, Gemini, you're gonna end up with your Five of Cups in reverse, and this is, you can manifest this, Gemini, because obviously it's in your spread, right? So the Five of Cups in reverse pretty much is saying that you're either going to, there's no more thinking, there's no more considering, you need to act, right? But here are your actions, right? You have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups as your action, or the King of Swords, right? The attitude, the environment, the options, the what you need to have is the King of Swords. You cannot be the Queen of Cups. You can't. Okay? I need you to understand that you need to be rational. Do not be emotional. I get the sense that some of you guys, the company may actually be testing you. The company may actually be testing you guys. Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get. And based on your reaction or your challenge, even if some of you guys are gonna have a, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, it's not a setup, it's not there's nothing negative about it, but it's almost like they're going to, like, a behavioral interview type of thing, and I don't know if I'm making any sense here, but just follow me on this, okay? It's almost like they're going to test you, and you're not even going to know that they're testing you. So because you're not going to see it coming, you can't prepare for it. So what I need you to do is to just make sure that you're not on the emotional, but you are on the King of Swords rational side of things. I need you to be stern and just keep the emotions out. If you keep the emotions out, you're going to be just fine. So with the Five of Cups in reverse, what you're going to do from here on out is either you're going to start creating a foundation. Well, you're going to create a foundation regardless. You're going to create a foundation whether they hire you or whether you move forward without. Okay? But either way, this stage that you're in, it may be uncomfortable, but you're going to learn a lot from this stage, I promise. Okay? Let me bring out my clarifiers and see what comes up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so what we have for our first clarifier, we have the solar plexus chakra, reminding you of your personal power. Okay, remember who you are. Do not let an emotional disimbalance or an emotional, once you know, guys, when you're emotional about something, you have no control. You give up your control, you give up your power. Okay, because you're not aligned. No matter how difficult a situation is, when you're emotional, you're not aligned. It's one thing to understand and to be balanced and aligned and know that, damn, this is tough, like, well, but this is where I'm at, so how am I gonna get out of it? That's one thing versus, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm gonna go cry, I'm a piece of shit. Like, I know this is drastic, but when you're emotional, like, this is what can happen. Or if you're overjoyous, where it's like, oh my god, that's awesome, I get a job, and your boss is looking at you like, why are you acting that way? That's not the behavior that I need this person in this position to have. You understand what I'm saying? So just align yourself, test things out, okay? And you can do that by getting your personal power back. Also, we have here the throat chakra, asking you to listen. That's how you're gonna know what's happening. If you listen to how the verbiage, pay attention to the verbiage that they use. That's how you're gonna know. The verbiage is what's gonna initiate your brain to kick in, and it's going to identify, okay, this is a test. But if you're emotionally there, you may miss the moment. You may miss the sign. Okay. Now, lastly, you have the root chakra, reminding you of balance. So remember what I told you guys about the 5 of Cups. Okay, you're going to create a new foundation either way that it happens, either way that it goes. But if you have your emotional state aside, you're going to understand what happened if you don't work out, what happened if you do work out, and you're going to create a foundation moving forward regardless of the journey you take. Okay, so that's the balance, that's the alignment that I need you guys to have. Okay, my Geminis, I thank you for watching this video, and I ask that you please listen to the video from the beginning again before I did your reading, so that you can have the important dates in September that I need you to have. And yes, I will continue to do your weekly readings on YouTube, so you have no worries on that. But I do look forward to working with you guys in September, because amazing things are going to start happening. Okay? Have a great week.